That was pretty poor. That was pretty bad, man. I'm not gonna lie to you right now. But I think I still beat it. I don't think it matters how fast you really go on the track. But we'll see. Yes! You did it! You got the top time. You just beat racers who've been doing this for 20 years. It's amazing. Someone who's never ridden a swoop before today comes here and... Oh, wait a minute. I don't believe this. Look at the board. One of the Becks just beat your time. Who was it? Anglu. I should have known. That's okay. The day ain't over yet, and the accelerator is still holding together. You just have to get out there again and show them how it's done. Like I said, I don't think it matters. Okay, back again, blah. Yes, let's hit the track. Yeah, like I think, what is it? I think it doesn't matter what time you post. You'll beat the time. Like, they will always beat the time. No matter what. You can go slower than fuck, and they'll beat your time. But you'll win the time, but then they'll beat it right away. You know what I mean? And it'll always be like 2 seconds slower than you, and that's it. Oh! There you go, 24 was much faster. And then they have heats on different planets, like Tatooine has one, and who else has one? I don't remember. You did it! You did it! 20 years! I've never seen anybody handle a swoop like that before. Nobody's gonna beat that time. Nobody. I guess Camden knew what he was doing when he picked you to ride for us. Now the only thing to wait for time is to become official and go collect your prize. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the winner of this year's swoop race. We ask again to show appreciation for one of the most daring riders the swoop track has ever seen. And here to present the champion's prize, the leader of the Black Vulcans himself, Brejik!
I, Brejik, leader of the Black Vulcans, am honored to award the victory prize to one of my own, once again proving the Vulcans are the premier gang of Taurus. Well done. Through your skill and courage, you have proven yourself the premier swoop rider and brought great glory to the Black Vulcans. That's why it is with the greatest sadness that I have to inform you of a slight change in the prize I'm offering for your victory.
Better not be trying to cheat me, Brejik.
When you hear what I have to say, you'll understand. It seems the woman I offered up as a prize is more than just a Republic officer. She's actually a Jedi. I've had to equip her with a neural disruptor collar to keep her mind in a state of unfocused confusion, just to make sure she doesn't use her force powers to escape. Obviously, I can't turn her over to you. It would be far too dangerous to have a Jedi as a slave. But rest assured, I'll find some other way to compensate you for your victory.
Can't do this, Brejik. You know the rules. Nobody's allowed to withdraw a victory prize after the race. It goes against all our most sacred traditions.
You old fool. Your traditions are nothing to me. I am the wave of the future. If I want to withdraw the prize and sell this woman on the slave market myself, nobody can stop me.
Bitch!
I might have something to say about that, Brejik.
Oh!
What? Impossible. You were restrained by a neural disruptor. How could you have possibly summoned the will to free yourself?
You underestimate the strength of a Jedi's mind, Brejik. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Vulcus, to me! Kill this woman! Kill the swoop rider! Kill them all!
See, I don't get that. You piss off motherfucker. Oh, wait, oh, cancel. Red Rose, you ass. We're on the same team. We were. I'll let her kill him. Take his stuff. He's got her lightsaber, Brejik's belt, armband, and gloves. I'll just equip some stuff before we talk to Bastila. Brejik's belt, resistance. His armband for his slashing, and his gloves. Against melee attacks. Very good. So I didn't have to. I could have used the reflex again. Anyway, let's go talk to her.
Well, maybe those bloody Vulkars will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you, if you think you can collect me as a prize... Wait, I don't believe this. You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs?
Never mind that. I won the swoop race and you're my prize. I own you now.
You must have banked a turn too sharply because it sounds like all the blood has rushed from your brain. I am Bastila, a member of the Jedi Order and a fleet commander for the Republic. Nobody owns me. Now, we don't have time for joking around. What are you doing here?
Winning the swoop race was the only way I could save you.
Save me? Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example.
Fuck you!
In case you hadn't noticed, I managed to free myself from that neural restraint collar without your help. In fact, it's more accurate to say that I saved you. Brejik and his Vulkars would have left you for dead if I hadn't stepped into that fight.
I would have beat
You're lucky
them.
I was here to get you out of this mess.
I didn't need your help with those Vulkars. I can handle myself.
Yes, I suppose you can. Well, I appreciate your attempt to save me, even if it didn't really go as you planned. But let's get down to business. We're not out of danger yet. If I'm going to figure out a way for us to get off this planet, I need to know what kind of resources we can draw on. First, are we the only two survivors left from the Ender Spire?
Hey, who said you were in charge here?
The Republic, for one. I was a fleet commander, remember? But I don't want you getting all worked up over nothing. So tell me, do you have a plan to get off this planet?
Carth and I are working on a plan to get off Terrace. Carth Onasi is alive!
Carth Onasi is alive? Finally, some good news. Carth is one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's proved himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Carth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident in your abilities. Forgive me. Despite my Jedi training, I still tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please take me to Carth right away. Between the three of us, I'm sure we can figure out some way to get off this planet before the Sith realize we're here.
Oh, very good. Revan, what's up?
You cannot win, Revan.
We shall see.
Bastila, you're alive. Finally, things are looking up. Now we just need to figure out a way to get
Dead
off
ass
this planet.
though.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taurus yet? What have you been doing all this time?
I'm getting a little sick of your attitude, Bastila.
My attitude. It strikes me that you are the one in sore need of an attitude adjustment. I happen to be in charge of this mission, if you'll recall.
Bullshit.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
That hardly strikes me as an appropriate way of addressing your commander, Carth.
Fuck
I'm
you.
a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation ability has helped the Republic many times in this war, and it will serve us well here, I'm sure.
Your talents might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will.
He's... Depends. I'll just say both of you settle down. This isn't helping.
Yes, you're right, of course. I apologize, Karth. This has been a difficult time for me. Of course, I'm happy to listen to your advice. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock. The answer is out there, we just have to find it.
Well said, Karth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Volkers, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith.
Let's find a way to get off this planet.
I think we'll need some help getting off Terrace. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you.
Something weird had happened to me when we first met, like a vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Of you fighting a dark Jedi. Revan, I guess.
It's strange. Such visions are often a sign of Force sensitivity.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure. It may be that you have some connection to the Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own Force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath, the Force allowed you to witness one of my more intense memories.
It sounds like you don't really know what you're talking about.
The Force is complicated. Even I, with all my training, cannot fully understand it yet. This is a matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi Council.
Because she's still a
Once
Padawan.
we escape Terrace, we can seek the guidance of the Council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision, if there is any. However, I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Terrace.
Alright. Now I'm going to go to the workbench right quick. Upgrade her lightsaber with some stuff. None. Thanks. Forgot about that. Ranged, Karth. Zalbar's still rocking it. Karth, we can give you a scope. Give you attack bonus. The melee weapons. See, that's another thing I could have placed, but it's not as good in my opinion. I'd rather have the attack, cold, and heat. But you have to have a full bench, and you have to assemble it as you see, right? Alright, so.
How can I help? I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taurus. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces.
We were looking for you.
Yes, I realize that, of course. But surely there was more to it than a simple search. I doubt there were flashing signs pointing you in my direction, yet somehow you found me. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulcan prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taurus swoop champion. That's quite a resume.
What can I say? I'm a talented individual.
Yes, I can see you do not lack an ability. Although modesty is another matter. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. A Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force.
I think you're underestimating us non-Jedi.
Perhaps, but the Force works through all of us to some degree or another. There are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success, though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is...
What are you trying to say?
I'm sorry. I've overstepped my authority. I'm speaking of things that are best left to the Jedi Council. For now, let's just accept the fact that you're gifted. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
Okay, is there anything else we can talk to her
How can I
about?
help?
Never mind.
Then I suggest...
Thanks, Bastila. How about C-Dub?
Yes, what's on your mind?
I just want to talk to you.
Oh, you want to argue some more, is that it?
I'm always up for a good fight.
So I've seen. If I were Malik, I'd be a bit nervous to have you on my tail. I just don't trust easily, and for good reasons, which are my own.
And you do find out later, of course. Fine, you can stuff your reasons then.
Damn it. I suppose I won't get any rest until I talk. You want to know why I don't trust anyone? Fine. Here goes. 5 years ago, the Jedi had just finished the war with the Mandalorians. Revan and Malak were heroes. I was damn proud to have served in their fleet. It was completely unexpected when they turned on us, invading the Republic while we were still weak. Nobody knew what to think, least of all me. Our heroes had become brutal, conquering Sith, and we were all but helpless before them. I mean, think about it. If you can't even trust the best of the Jedi, who can you trust?
They turned to the dark side, obviously. Why is it so personal?
Of course the Jedi turned to the dark side. There were others, however, who weren't Jedi. Good men, trusted men, who joined them. Malak and Revan and the Sith deserve to die for what they've done, but the ones who fled the Republic and joined them are even worse. The dark side has nothing to do with why they joined with the Sith. They deserve no mercy.
I get what you're saying. You say that with such hatred.
I know, and I should apologize to you. I've become so accustomed to expecting the worst in others, and you've done nothing to deserve that. It's just... no, never mind. Let's just continue with what we were doing. I'd rather not talk about it.
Alright, whatever. Can you talk about... is there anything else?
Yes, what's on your mind?
No.
You got it.
Okay, so he's caught up. Let's talk to Mission next.
Hey there, what can I do?
Wow, look at those bug eyes. I want to know a little more about you, Mission.
Really? You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know?
Where do you and your parent... how did you and Zalbar hook up?
Big Z's my
Gross!
You know? My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were out of hand. But even then, the Vulkars were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble.
Go on.
Anyway, I don't like the Vulkars at the best of times. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slimes!" and charged right at them. Well, one of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold.
I'll teach you to stick your nose where it doesn't belong.
Those Vulkars didn't scare me.
Ha!
They're nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with them. Of course, I never got the chance. I guess Zalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Vulkar a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat.
Did Zalbar kill him?
Are you kidding? Big Z ain't like that. He's just a big old softy inside. Of course, the Vulkars didn't know that. The other two screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Vulkar was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. I keep telling Zalbar to brush those choppers of his, but he never listens. Just stay upwind when he's speaking and you'll be fine. Anyway, I knew those Vulkars would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zalbar and we took off. Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know?
How did Zalbar end up on Terrace?
He was fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk. That's all I know, really. Big Z doesn't like to talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the strong, silent type. Doesn't much matter to me, though. I accept him for what he is, not what he was. Me and Zalbar like to live in the present.
How'd you survive before you met Zalbar?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You think I can't take care of myself? I've got street smarts. I know how to get by on my own. In fact,
Bitch,
I
please.
look out for Zalbar more than he looks out for me, you know? Big Z's a little bit too gullible to make it alone on the mean streets of the lower city.
You know what? Does this sound familiar to you? Oh, you've got to help me! You've really got to help me! Even the Becks won't help me! I don't know what to do! No one can help me! Does that sound familiar, Mission? Does that sound fucking familiar? No, just kidding. I left him! He's all alone! Totally. Don't tell me you don't need help. Anyway, should get back to task at hand.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done.
I didn't know you had a brother.
My brother's a touchy subject, you know. It just so happens I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business at hand, okay?
Okay. Let's talk to Z-Dub. Z-Dub. Something you want? I want to know a little more about you, Zalbar. I will honor my life debt, but I don't feel we share more than that. Mission may say more, but I will not. You don't trust me? Nothing personal, I just don't feel you can understand anything about me. The ways of my people are not for outsiders to know. You'll have to be content with that. You'll have to tell me more eventually. That may be, but not today. Alright, we'll talk later. Or nothing for him to say. Alrighty, so we've talked to everybody. I feel I should save, and we'll leave. And, okay, let's see. This one we haven't saved in a while. I say, okay, we leave, and I say we make it for the Upper City Cantina. And I think we'll take these two. Just for old time's sake. And I'll maybe give Karth a better armor, because he's been sporting something that's... Well, to be fair, I did upgrade it, but he's a soldier, so I think dexterity's not really his biggest strong suit right now. Who are you? You there, human. You're the rider who won the Great Swoop Race in Lower City, yes? What do you want? Me? I want nothing. I'm only a runner. I work for the man who hired me. I have a message from Count Sordo. He says he wants to meet him in the cantina. Thanks for the message. I'll go meet him in the cantina. Wise choice, human. I would advise you not to wait too long. Mandalorians are known for many things, but patience is not one of them. Well, guess what? He'll have to fucking wait. Such an asshole. Alright, skills. He only has one to spend. I guess I'll give it to awareness. Feats. C-dub. I'll upgrade. I think I'll upgrade your rapid shot. Bastila. Attributes. What does it recommend? It recommends I give her wisdom. That's probably a good idea. Give her a modifier. 2 points here. She only has awareness and treat injury. I could do more, but there really isn't much use for her. Except for that, because like I said, she's a Jedi. Recommends I do stun droid. You know what? That might actually be a good idea. Let's go with that. Oh, there's a couple levels she has to go. A few. No, I want her... Actually, I'm going to go more into treat injury. Just because she'll be using her heal ability. Good idea. A lot of these I agree with. That's why I like to see what it wants me to do. 8 there. This is easy. I'll give her flurry. I don't know if she'll get any more though. I'll give her cure for sure. What does it recommend? Good. Cure. Alright, that's all she's got. Alright, let's give her. She only has clothing. So we might as well make it a little more, you know, interesting. Give her that. Energy shield there. Energy shield there. Maybe give her advanced adrenaline amplify. Oh, there's a power belt. Interesting. I didn't even see the power belt. Whatever. We'll give her this. No gloves. Karth. We'll give him fortitude saves, I think. We'll give him an energy shield. That's all we can... Oh, wait. Ooh. Yeah, nothing else. Okay. Good. Oh, wait a minute. Karth. 5 and 4. And there's a mind affecting. We don't encounter that right now. I could give him light battle armor. I think I'll do that. Huh? There we go. Bastila. That's proper. No, she's wearing granny panties. Wait until she gets dark side. Okay, that is horrendous. Okay, Bastila, I'm sorry. I got to put something back on.
Yes?
She's wearing the granny panties. And that just will not do. I didn't even see that. I think this is my way out. Yep. Upper City South. Take it to the Cantina. At the Star Wars Cantina. With the weirdest creatures you've ever seen. I think that's how it goes. With the weirdest thing. Maybe I think it's just things. Weirdest things you've ever seen. Yeah, I think that's it. At the Star Wars Cantina. Darth Vader's bad, by the way, he's Luke Skywalker's dad. Something like that. It's this parody that I heard a while back. Anyway, clinic, Upper City. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta go to what's his name anyway. Tell you what, I gotta finish. Shit. I have to go to the apartments. Where was he? Upper City Cantina, that's right here. No, he's in the other apartments, right? Yeah, he's in the north apartments. That's right. But I'll go to the canteen and finish it off there. I think that's only fair. Yeah, but then I'm gonna go. This is what I'll do. I'll go take out this guy in the cantina, whatever his name is. I can't remember. Bendix Starkiller. That counts as a big bounty. Then I'll go to the upper apartments north and take out his best friend. But give me a sec. I'll be back. I'll explain in a sec. Just a minute. I don't think I'm gonna last. Just give me a minute. I see you. I'm coming. Sorry, my bad. Let's just say that the coffee flowed right through me. Anywho, there's that douche. Anyway, I'll continue. I think I was gonna face. Oh, there's Cantina.